Hey everybody, I'm Scott Wikle. You're listening to My Kind of Country. Thanks for joining us on a Monday night. I've got a great artist with me tonight. He's got some fantastic music out that he has written, and he is going to be touring all over the United States and parts of Canada, and he's just a busy guy, and we're very happy that he took time to be on the show tonight. It's a pleasure to welcome Robert Ross to My Kind of Country. Robert, how are you tonight?
Very good, Scott. Thanks so much for having me on your show.
Well, it is a pleasure. I want to thank Michael Stover for getting us in touch. I've been working with him for many years, and he never disappoints with the artists that he's representing. I'll tell you what, he's got some great people in his stable, including you.
Yeah, Michael's a great guy. I have all the time in the world for him. He's been a true godsend to me.
Well, Robert, give me a little bit of your background. You're originally from Canada, right?
That's right. Yeah, I was born on the east coast of Canada in New Brunswick, a small little community called Berryville. And yeah, I grew up there, spent most of my life there, and then joined the Army and did a lot of traveling with them. I was posted coast to coast in Canada, stationed overseas, and over in Germany for 3.5 years, and then came back to Canada and had a great opportunity to take my butt out of cold Canada and moved to Australia in 2009. So I did that very happily.
Yeah, one end to the other.
Yeah, so 2009 moved to Australia, got my citizenship there in 2014, and then in 2023 decided to make the big move to Nashville. So Australia is still home, but I've been based in Nashville for the last 3 years now.
Well, that's fabulous. There's a lot of great music in Australia. There's a lot of great artists, and I know there's a lot of good DJs over there. Joy Adams is a friend of mine, and she, I know, does a lot of great country music there, and there's some good stuff happening. Is there a lot of are there a lot of venues to play over in Australia?
There is. There's a lot of festivals. There's a festival happening almost every single weekend of the year somewhere in Australia. And there's a lot of smaller venues too, right from your small pub to into the clubs like the RSL. RSL is the Return Service League, and then you get into community halls and things like that. So yeah, there's a lot of venues.
Sure.
The only thing with Australia is that it is very spread out.
Yeah.
And I mean really spread out.
Yeah.
So there's a whole lot of travel in between shows.
Yeah, that can eat you up in travel time, that's for sure.
It does, yeah. Yeah, what most people don't realize is that Australia is basically the same size as continental U.S. So you take that size of property, and you have 26 million people there as opposed to what U.S. has 375 million or something like that now.
Well, how did you get into the world of country music?
It's always been there. It's in my blood. I grew up listening to. My mom always had music playing. The radio was always playing in the kitchen, and it was always the local station which played country predominantly. And so yeah, I grew up on it. That's all I ever really heard when I was a kid. And then I was always shy as a young fella, so I wouldn't sing in front of people. I'd lock myself in the back bedroom and listen to music and sing along to it, but I would never sing in front of anyone. It wasn't until I was, probably in my late 20s before I really started singing in front of anyone.
Oh, wow. Who are some of your big influences?
My influences? It goes back to what I call the old greats. There's some older than them, but like Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard, Charlie Pride, Chris Christopherson, Waylon Jennings, and there's some great ones in Canada too that I grew up with. Gordon Lightfoot, and there's a gentleman by the name of Stompin' Tom Connors from the East Coast Canada.
Oh, sure.
All those guys were a big influence on me. The singer-songwriter type person. Chris Christopherson, he's a huge idol, because to me there was no greater writer in the world than him. And then moving up into the 80s, 90s, like George Strait and then Sawyer Brown and Travis Tritt and those guys, they put a big influence on me also.
Absolutely. A lot of great Canadian artists, too. Of course, Hank Snow. And Dick Dameron was a good friend of mine. He's passed away now, but he was fantastic. Harlan Smith is another one. Just fantastic.
Harlan,
yeah. He got to meet him and his wife, about 5-6 years ago down in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Great people. Yeah. Joyce Smith, another one. Great people, that's for sure. Well,
it's amazing. There's been a lot of talent actually has been a lot, and it's amazing how much talent's down there. Because on any given weekend, you can go to any club and find an incredible amount of talent and people that you'll never hear outside of the East Coast, but they're there, they're doing great, and amazing talent.
Absolutely. You're a great songwriter, too. And I think that really sets an artist apart when you're writing your own material, and you have some really great stuff. I know your breakout single was Better With Time, and that climbed right up to the top 25 in the New Music Weekly Country charts. And you've got a new song, your newest song, I think, is called For You Girl. And so you've written some great stuff, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I pride myself on that, and I always give credit to the big guy upstairs, for that. It's just I've been very blessed to be able to receive these songs. It's just with a lot of people, the lyrics will come to them, and then they don't have a melody, or a melody will come and don't have lyrics, and they have to kind of work hard to get that. But I've been very blessed that the lyrics and the melody come all at the same time. So it's definitely a gift from God, and I'm grateful. I give thanks every day for that.
And folks, I do want to mention Robert's website is robertrossmusic.com. We will put that information on our Facebook page, and I encourage you to check out his great music. And you've got a lot. You're going to be playing all over the country, all over Canada, Australia. Just tell me a little bit about what's going on for you this year. It sounds like you're going to be busy.
Yeah, well, we're working on a bunch of different stuff right now. I'm an ex-serviceman, so I like doing a lot of work with military personnel and legions and that. And I started last year, actually started about 2 years ago now, just doing a couple of shows at the legions in Canada, because I served 11 and a half years with the Canadian Armed Forces. And I'm currently a Legion member, so the Legions, they do a lot, and same thing with the American Legion. They do a lot of great work for the community, sure, and for service members and for ex-service members. So I was thinking to myself, what could I do to help them, to give back a little bit? So I started with my home Legion on the Miramichi in Newcastle, New Brunswick. When I went home, I decided to do a show for them, and it went off really, really well. So I thought, well, hey, it might be onto something here. So then I contacted a bunch of other legions. So last year, I think I did about 27 or 28 shows in Canada at the Royal Canadian Legions, and so raised money for them and that. And so this year here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm heading back up to do some shows at some more legions in Canada, and I wanted to, because Canada and the U.S. are, there's a little bit of tension right now politically, but the people, we're loving people. We love each other. And with the military, we've always worked hand in hand. The Canadian and the and American militaries have always worked hand in hand. So I wanted to do something with the Americans also. So this year, what we're doing right now is trying to get together a bunch of shows for bases throughout the U.S. and going and do some shows for them, just to say thank you and show my kind of support for them.
There's a gentleman up at WTCM Radio here in Traverse City, Mike Sinclair. You were telling me before we got on the interview tonight that you had got a chance to spend some time with him and our good friends here at WTCM. It sounds like you might have a couple of shows up here in our area too this year.
Yeah, well, really hoping so. Looking at it now, and had a great catch up with Mike at the big radio conference down here in Nashville that they have every year. And so we're chatting. He said, "Hey, if you ever get up my neck of the woods, drop in, say hi." So I said, "Well, talking about that, I'm planning on coming through. Be close to you guys at least, so I could always take a run up. And then when we started doing a look at the bases and that, there's a couple of bases up in your area, one up in Alpena and one in Grayling. So looking at possibly doing something up there. So definitely get over to Traverse City to say hi to you folks."
Oh, that's fantastic. Glad to hear that. Well, tell me about some of your other great songs. And you've had a lot of hits on the charts. Tell me about some of your other songs you've written.
Yeah, well, it started back in 2019. It's kind of funny because my first album, it's called "It's Never Too Late," and because through the years I've always had people saying, when are you going to put an album out? When are you going to put an album out? And it's like, yeah, it's coming. And then I'd start recording an album and get through it and start, let's change this, let's change that, and then I'll wipe the whole thing. So it never ever came to fruition. And then finally in 2019. Finally recorded my first album after so many years of mucking around with it, and then I released my first single off of that, which was "I Will Rise," and that one took off pretty good. And then after that one, I released a song called "Jack Daniels," and that one just blew up for me. It was a #1 hit in Australia. It stayed on the charts there for, I think it was about 30 weeks or something that stayed up there. And it was also a #1 on World Indie. And then I released a couple more songs from that album. And then when I moved to Nashville here in 2023, I recorded my second album. And because the first album was called It's Never Too Late, I decided that this album here would be called Better With Time, which is the title track for the album, Better With Time. And so I've released a few songs off of that one now. I've released For You Girl, which is my current single, released Better With Time, People Like Me, Drink 'Em Down, and Mama's Song. And Mama's Song is one of my favorite songs I've ever written. It has a gospel flair to it, like it's a country gospel flair. And with my albums, I always like to have one or two songs that are, faith-based or Christian-based songs on it. I'm a country artist first and foremost, but I'm a strong Christian, and I like to put a little bit of that in there also. So Mama's Song, obviously written about my mom, and I released that one. Just a soft release. I didn't put any money behind it, just put it out there, and Christian radio took off with it. It just blew up, became a top 10 for me here in the U.S. on Christian radio, and it was nominated for a bunch of awards. It was a pretty special song for me.
Well, that's great. Robert, I'm so glad that things are taking off for you, and I'm so thankful you took time to be on my show today. And we're definitely looking forward to seeing you up in our neck of the woods, and be sure to get a hold of us. And if there's anything else we can do to help promote your music, just get a hold of us. We're happy to do it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And thanks so much for having the time for me to have me on, because, without great folks like you, I'm just a voice in the wind. So I'm very, very appreciative of you guys helping me out, because as an independent artist, it's hard, very hard competing out there. So we need all the support we can get.
RobertRossMusic.com is the website. Check out his fabulous music, and be sure to go and see him if you get a chance. He's going to be all over the country, so make sure, if you see his name, make sure you can go see his show. And we're going to play some of your great music right now on My Kind of Country. Robert, thanks again for being on the show. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure, Scott. Thank you very much. And just a quick note for people who are going on social media and trying to find me, my handle on social media is Robert Ross Music for Facebook and Instagram. TikTok is robert.ross.music.
Oh, great. We'll make sure and put a link on our Facebook page for that, too, for everybody. How's that?
Perfect. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate you so much.
All right. Here's some great music from Robert Ross as we continue with My Kind of Country. Robert, thanks again.
My pleasure.
Got turned around when I saw you painting up the town. Everything disappeared around you, girl, in this old world. You rock this boy right to the core. Now all I know is I want more. For your love I'd lie, beg and steal. That's how I feel. Yeah, that is how you make me feel. I'm running a race that I can't win, to the ends of the earth and back again. You got me chasing, trying to catch you, girl. spark the fire I can't put out. You make me wanna jump and shout, spin around just like a tilt-a-whirl for you, girl. For you, girl. Just to see you smile, wouldn't care if it was pouring rain. I'd feel no pain. You're the sweetest rose I've ever seen, and like an angel you came to me down from above on the wings of a dove. Wanna taste your love, just one taste of your love. And I'm running a race that I can't win, to the ends of the earth and back again. You got me chasing, trying to catch you, girl. You spark the fire I can't put out. You make me wanna jump and shout, spin around just like a tilt-a-whirl for you, girl. For you, girl. That I can't win, to the ends of the earth and back again. You got me chasing, trying to catch you, girl. You spark the fire I can't put out. You make me wanna jump and shout, spin around just like a tilt-a-whirl for you, girl. For you, girl. People like you, people like me, like to drink. Anybody who knows me, well, I'm sure that they'll agree. What you get is exactly what you see. I may not know a lot, never gonna be something that I'm not. People like you, people like me, like to drink. Raise our glasses in the air, shouting out hell, I don't care. Tip it back, just let the good times roll. Don't pretend to be something that we ain't never gonna be. People like you, people like me, like to drink. I've always been one damn good hard-working man, and the proof's in the calluses on my hands. They can look down their nose, I don't care that they know. People like you, people like me, we like to drink. Raise our glasses in the air, shouting out hell, I don't care. Tip it back, just let the good times roll. Don't pretend to be something that we ain't never gonna be. People like you, people like me, like to drink. Done like that soldier on patrol, the one that might not grow old. We raise our glasses to the ones that save our ass. We raise our glasses in the air, shouting out hell, I don't care. Tip times roll. Don't pretend to be something that we ain't never gonna be. People like you, people like me, like to dream. Raise our glasses in the air, shouting at hell, I don't care. Tip back, just let the good times roll. Don't pretend to be something that we ain't never gonna be. People like you, people like me, like a dream. People like you, people like me, we like to dream.